Hey, my name's Paul. I'm going to be over in August from Australia. I'm going to be teaching some workshops. I specialise in teaching handstands, bodyweight strength, calisthenics. Now, I personally learned these skills as an adult. So when I was 37, I saw a picture of a guy in a one-arm handstand. So he was in this position, holding a one-arm handstand like this. And I was like, I need to learn that. I want to learn that. But I was 37 years old. I could hardly hold a handstand. My flexibility was terrible, so I struggled to touch my toes. Where now I can put my elbow on my toe, I can sit flat and straddle pancake on the floor, and I can do the splits. So I really specialize in helping adults to do the same thing, whether that's to improve their CrossFit, whether it's to improve their yoga, or whether it's just a cool, fun way of working out. Now, there's the big movements that a lot of people think about. Now, obviously, it's the freestanding handstand. There's most people's goals to start with, so be able to hold this position. There's handstand push-ups. Freestanding is the ones that I specifically work on with people, but we can work on them against the wall. There's press handstand variations, so being able to go up into handstand like this with control and all the different variations of those. Now, obviously, working towards those skills is really, really challenging, very difficult. I teach how to reverse engineer those skills into smaller segments and regress them all the way back to the client or the group's level, wherever they're at. So most people, most adults are scared to go upside down because different to when we were a child, we have a safety switch that stops us. So we need to work out how we can build strength, control, and confidence to basically take your body upside down in lots of different ways so you can start to build confidence and control there. So I'm going to be teaching two workshops. So the first workshop is based on the beginner to intermediate level. I'm going to show the stepping stones from the wall drills, so the handstands against the wall, to the freestanding handstand. Now, if you already have a handstand, we're going to show you how to improve your window of balance. So basically our handstand position here, I can go so far in that direction and I can go so far in that direction. So that's my window of balance. How do I increase that distance? So when I'm kicking up, I have this big window to kick into, because when people are first learning to handstand, their window is very small. So we're going to increase that window of balance. If you don't have a freestanding handstand yet, we're going to show you how to get closer to that, the stepping stones to that, first using the wall to build the strength, the conditioning, and the control to eventually come away from the wall. I'm going to cover the warm-up and the flexibility and mobility drills needed to create the overhead position and the body line position to create one segment. So we need to create this position. Now, most people, when they go into this position as an adult, it looks more like this position. So we need to know how do we mobilize, create the flexibility in the upper back, the shoulders, the hips, the hamstrings, the quads, and all the muscles that surround the big joints of the body. So my goal with that workshop is to help you build your practice so you go away knowing the drills that you need to either create that first freestanding handstand or improve the one that you have. Now, the second workshop is going to go into more of the strength skills. So that could be the press handstand, handstand push-ups, planche, front lever, ring skills, so skin the cat, muscle up. So I'm going to cover the main movements, but I'm also going to make that specific to the group. Now, a lot of those strength skills also require a different set of flexibility and mobility. For example, to press handstand, we need to know how to get the hips on top of the hands in that position from a flexibility point of view and or a strength point of view. Now, reach out if you have any questions or concerns around the workshop, whether it's about the ability that you currently have, skills that you're working towards, or any other concerns or questions. Details are down in the description below, and I hope to see you there.